This is AI Dungeon Crawlers. Today is Monday, June 13th, 2022, and welcome everybody to the dungeon, where we four team up with the titular AI, programmed with the insights of 10,000 authors, as we co-struggle against the most sinister force in the universe, Latitude Games. That's right, folks, we're doing a pre-built world, and boy, what a sinister world they've created, set in the most treacherous historical period ever recorded, Regency-era England. 9 years of hell. It's gonna be tough, but it's all worth it thanks to our patrons, Twask and Katarina. If you want to join us on Patreon and support the show, click the link below. It really is the best way to support the show and guarantees we get most of the money, not Amazon or YouTube. That being said, we greatly appreciate any tips, bits, and subs. They don't go to waste. We have a few new shows in the works, and we'd like to expand our presence. The easiest way to have that happen faster is with audience support, and every little bit helps. So thank you. And now, joining me at the ball tonight, it's Lord Layman, it's Lord Beam, Lord Schaefer, and Lordy Lord, I'm here too. This is the Regency-era England, everybody.
Yeah.
Only 9 years, I didn't realize, and so much romantic fiction is written about 9,000 rich people that lived for 9 years and have defined just hundreds of years of girls' fantasies.
It's like
I too
literally,
fantasize.
yeah, 200 years exactly.
Yeah.
Since it ended.
Hey, some of my fantasies are in there too.
Happy anniversary, the bicentennial of the death of the Regency era, everybody. Hey, King of Autumn has cheered 200 bits. Thank you very much.
Duke Jackson of Essex, it says. There you go,
Duke
Jackson.
Jackson of Essex. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. My friends, we're going to be playing through a world that's built by Latitude. Been looking at for a long time, the world of Penwick. I don't know if anybody in the chat's played around with it just yet, but we're going to be set in Penwick, a small coastal town in the north of England. But before we get there, I have a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to live your 9 years in a period, what 9 years would you live in?
Do I come back to this period when I'm done?
Yeah, right after 9 years, you come back 9 years from now, as if you'd been away on a vacation for a while.
Do I have all of the knowledge of like me right now, or am I a person of that time?
Yep.
Okay, so I just like jumped in a time machine. Okay.
Yeah.
For a 9 year vacation, yeah.
10 years ago, I'd bet on all the sports games.
So you'd go 10 years back, live the last 9 years again, including 3 years of the pandemic, and then skip forward 9 years.
Well, but I'm going to be a baller living through that pandemic.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm going to make so much money. I'm going to get all the lottery numbers, and I'm going to get all...
Now,
Eric,
now
did
you're
you
going to run
just
into
watch
the,
Back to the Future 2?
No, but I'll live it.
Aren't you going to run into the primer problem where you now exist in two places at the same time? So you can't be Eric Layman and Eric Layman at the same time?
You didn't say this.
This is true. This is a stipulation I'm putting now. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
now,
a time
wow.
machine, you know?
Well,
There'd be
fine,
another
I'll have
Eric.
a friend.
You'll be a friend. Where are you going to put the money?
In a bank account.
Under whose name?
His name, because he will be me.
What, yourself or the friend? I think I've lost the thread here.
The problem with time travel, Jack.
It's banks.
It's very confusing.
I love it, though. It's so fun.
I know you do.
Thanks.
I also could... All right, how about this one?
Okay.
I'm going to go 1 minute in the future.
Okay.
And then live 9 years. And then come back to the start and know exactly what's going to happen for the next 9 years.
No, because if you went I had said this before. If you go 1 minute into the future, then you're just going to be 1 minute into the past when you come back out. Basically, like, you're spending those 9 years as if on vacation, and you're going to come back in the year 2031 or whatever.
No, you're not.
That's what I've said. You're spending that 9 year vacation. You're going to come back to the sort of temporal present, as it were.
Oh, but so time is still passing when
time is still passing while you're
in the present.
The world does
when
not
I'm in the
revolve
past
around
or future.
That is correct.
You cruel master.
That's right. I hold no cards to my chest. Jesse, what about you?
I'm gonna say the era of Charlemagne.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
Why?
medieval times, super into that aesthetic. But
Okay.
he oversaw like a very large time period of relative stability and peace. So I don't have the risk of being skewered by like an angry invader, right?
You have
Okay.
the risk
yeah.
of being skewered by a gallivanting knight.
Well, I'll
That
just
was a big problem.
yeah. Do I get to be a knight, or am I just like plopped?
I
in
mean,
the
you're
middle of
yourself, Jesse, so you answer that question of your own
nowhere? Well,
accord.
then I get to be a lord, Jack.
I like your confidence.
Thank
Noah,
you.
what about you?
I would travel to Pompeii 8 years and 364 days before the tragedy. And just as everything was happening, just so I could witness it, as the lava was coming to my feet, I would then be back in front of my computer to be able to draw the most accurate showcase of what that.
Wow. That's fantastic. No one will know that it's accurate.
Oh no, no one.
Will you leave a message for archaeologists?
Oh,
go in-
suck it.
Right on the wall. And
Fresco. Make
What
a
would you
fresco.
What would you write?
oh, that's a good question. All right, Eric Lehman was here.
But Eric's plans to get rich.
That's gonna be how I do it. Can I pose a question to Jesse and Noah? I pose this to anyone who says they want to go back to a time as you have. No indoor plumbing, eh?
Yes.
That's the deal breaker for
That-
me.
I-
Anything
I'll-
earlier
yeah.
than like 1912. Ooh, we're getting hard.
Hey,
Like,
man.
That is very
I'm used to
fair,
camping in the
actually.
bush. I can deal with no indoor plumbing. Knowing that I'm coming back to it, I'll be fine.
After
9
9 years,
years.
surrounded by everyone else also being in the bush, as it were.
They don't have to enjoy it. They just have to put up with my stank.
No, you got to put up with their stuff.
Their
No, I'll be nose blind by then. Don't worry. I've thought
I
a
don't know,
lot
I
about
feel like
this.
I feel like this adjustment period is going to be a lot longer than you expect.
Jack,
9
where
years?
would
I
you-
don't know, man.
Jack, where would you go?
I would go. Oh man, I kind of like the. It's a horrible time in history in terms of like the world falling apart. But like the 20s had some great music, man. So.
Fair.
Wait, the 20s was great. The 20s was roaring.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I'll just go through the roaring 20s and I'll be out before the Great Depression. Problem solved.
And you got indoor
9
plumbing.
years. That's almost
Yeah,
exactly
indoor
it, yeah.
plumbing. So I'm going to spend my 20s being a famous jazz musician, being like just a little bit ahead of the curve, doing the what's his name from Back to the Future, you know, the Marty McFly thing.
McFly,
Your kids
yeah.
are going to love this. And then when I'm back in my time as the great-great-grandson in the estate of the jazz musician Jackson Saib, I'll have so much money.
Are
Problem
you,
solved.
are you saying you want to be your own grandpa?
Once
This is
again,
a very different question.
I will be my own grandpa.
It's strange that this comes up so often, Jack. Is there something you'd like to talk about?
I am indeed my own grandfather, and it's been plaguing me for years. Are you happy?
Well,
I'm very happy, man.
Let's dive
Obvious
into the
you're
world.
ahead.
Okay. Sorry to step on your joke. Did you want to say it?
No. I have cognac.
Okay. Oh, shoot. What are we drinking and when? We're going to do our drinking game.
We spoke briefly about the show. Chat before the show about this chat. How do you feel, in true aristocratic Regency fashion, that we take a drink when the most harrowing thing in the world, of course, happens to us? Whenever we have to talk to the poor. Gross.
Not the poor.
The alms for the poor, if it were.
They don't even wear gloves.
Sounds good to me. Everybody ready to dive into the world of Penwick?
Yeah, yes.
Eric, give us a number between 4 and 9.
8.
Okay. An 8-letter name from the chat. This will be the name of our good lord of the Parrington family. So it'll be Lord Plank Parrington.
Excellent.
Let's find out what these rich folks have been naming their children.
W?
A W? A good strong letter to begin.
Are those
2
I's or
I's.
L's? I don't know. I'll say they're I's.
They're 2 I's.
Lord Witta.
W-I-I-T-A.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more.
Or it could be W-I-L, Wilta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's
yeah,
do
maybe that's
Wilta, yeah.
Wiltal.
One more L, yeah.
Wil
4, 5, 6,
Wiltal.
so 2 more letters.
Wiltalip.
P
Wiltalip.
H.
Will
Wiltau.
for short.
Lord Wiltau Parrington.
How do we spell?
Alright.
Where is it? Parrington.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
P-A-R-R-I-N-G-T-O-N.
Very aspirated P at the end.
Wiltal
How so?
Parrington.
I would.
How do you mean,
a
an
lord.
aspirated P?
Alf sounds like a fish, says King of Autumn.
It to me, this sounds like a name that genuinely, like, if you tried to reveal to someone who had no context for history and like presented them with the names, like classic English names, I feel like you could easily put in Wiltalf and
Oh,
people,
100%.
like
Yeah,
someone
I feel
be
like,
like, okay,
you could sneak Wiltalf past some a focus group, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so we are a human lord.
Yep.
We are a member of the Parringtons faction. Where shall we start? Our options, I know chat can't see them, so I'll read them out here for you. We've got the Bakehouse, we've got the Red Lion, the Quiet Sheep, Mount Pleasant, the
Oh.
Black Market, or Marsh's Park.
My understanding is the Red Lion is owned by the Parringtons.
Yes, it's
Our father,
owned by
Andrew
Andy.
Parrington, owns it. Yes, Andy, as he's known to his friends. So why don't we start at the Red Lion?
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I shall click Start Game.
All right. And fingers crossed this isn't a complete mess. Let me know when it's up.
It's thinking about it. It's preparing. Yeah, boy, it's really thinking about it.
It's a tough world.
It's
even
trying
for
to
the
parse
AI.
that first name, I think.
Every time I refresh, all I see is the AI, who is a cat, suggests a scenario for you.
Noah's off to a good start. This man has excellent bone structure.
Yes, fantastic.
A
Look how rich he
Parrington.
is. He's a Parrington. They're a powerful family. They don't own. I saw something about the Morrison family owning the mansion that lives in the town, but it's fine.
I'm still getting a loading screen.
Okay.
Interesting.
This is just our time machine warming up.
Yeah. It's got 9 whole years to think about.
Here we go.
Maybe I
whole
should
years to
try
think about.
refreshing it.
Uh-oh. I don't want to lose all of our things. Because I'm not seeing it on our homepage either.
Yeah. That's okay. Wiltalf. Male human lord, Parrington, Red Lion.
Look at that handsome blonde man. With his deep cut open shirt.
No.
Oh no, I'm seeing a high collar. You are
There we are. Now
Yes.
we have a story.
Goodness, Wiltaf. I know you've spent some time in the colonies, but my goodness.
There it is if you need it, or you can...
Hey!
Join
There it
game.
is.
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. All right. Give me a moment to make the text a little bit smaller for me. Unless that'll mess with you, Jesse. We'll find out, I guess.
Should be okay.
All right. Let's begin.
Penwick is a coastal town in the north of England, settled by Quaker settlers. Penwick is slowly falling apart, and the citizens are unsure why. The prosperous days of yesteryear have faded away, and the once bustling town is now populated with empty storefronts. The bakers have closed their business, the grocers have packed up their bags, and the town is slowly withering away. You are Wiltalf Parrington, a human lord in the Parrington family. You own the Red Lion, and
Yes.
your laboratory is in the building. You are very skilled with animals and have become quite successful breeding and training horses.
Yeah, good.
One day, you are visited by a stranger.
My name is Gregory Staunton.
He says,
I have been tasked by Lord George Staunton to find you.
I would like to point out, sir, that your name is George. And you have
I
also
can
been-
task myself whatever I wish, young man.
he's George Jr. and his father sent him to go.
Understood. You have.
You say, slightly confused by the request.
Yes,
He replies,
I need you to come to meet my brother. It was a cruel joke that we were both named George. But only one of us is the Lord. I am but
Okay.
normal George.
he's been cut out of the will.
I'm gonna pretend we're working in the stables right now. So I'm gonna set down my horse tack, wash my hands in a bucket, and follow him out. I'm not dressed for company right now. I can't see visitors, but I mean, if I must.
Country
But you've
Bun
gotta-
says that the baker closing up is just the most horrifying thing to them.
Oh,
No.
Not the buttons.
what were you gonna say, Eric?
Oh, we didn't hear that.
Don't hear me?
Yep. There,
no,
there we
there you
go.
are.
All right. You've got a winning smile, right? And you'll win them over with your charm and elegance and your rustic, equine skills.
my rustic equine chic.
Yes. Equine chic was all the rage in the Regency.
You can't
All
learn
right.
that in grammar school. You set down your horse tack, quickly wash your hands in a nearby bucket, and follow the man to wherever his brother may be. On the way, the stranger leads you to a building where a tall man stands outside smoking a pipe with a scowl on his face.
George Staunton.
The stranger says to the tall man, Wait a minute.
It is I, George Staunton. Hello, George. This is Will.
Good to see you,
Built up.
George.
Starting to
Built
see
up.
why this town is maybe falling apart.
Wiltov Parrington. He's the one I was telling you about.
Hello.
You say, bowing slightly.
Hello.
A man of few words.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Here we go. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I don't want to say to what do I owe the pleasure a second time. I'm going to quickly edit this. It is a delight. Thank goodness I'm not speaking all of this aloud right now. Got to use my wit and charm.
That's what we like about Wiltov. He always takes a moment to respond to make sure.
In real time, a couple of seconds working it through. It's a delight to make your acquaintance. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have a task for you.
Lord George says, puffing on his pipe.
We need to kill a unicorn.
You say, stepping back.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal in most places.
Yes!
Lord George replies,
I'm gonna hit enter and see what his
Exactly.
justification is.
You're a bright lad. I'm glad you're here. We'll have to do it in secret. Here, take my blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
It's an enormous gun.
I've
There we
been
go.
unable to find anyone who would do it. And you're the only friend I even trust. You are my friend, right? So, will you do it? Yes or no?
Lord George interrupts.
Yes.
Good.
Lord George says,
Now, where is it?
I have
I
to
will
say,
wait patiently for him to respond.
this actually kind of makes a lot of sense because we're like the master of horses, so it stands to reason we would know how to hunt a unicorn.
Hey. Yeah,
What's up? Oh, I see.
I agree. Country Bun says this is literally a quest in Oblivion. Is this literally a quest in Oblivion?
There is, yeah, you have to hunt a unicorn but protect it or something. It's like a unicorn grove.
Oh.
It's been a while since I played Oblivion. I should fire that up.
All right. Well, will you've already committed, Jack.
Apparently,
It would
I've been roped in.
It'd be bad form to back out now.
Let's see here. So where is it? I'm going to wait for him to tell me where it is, correct?
Yeah,
So I'm going to wait patiently
that would
for him
be-
to respond. It's in
that's-
light.
It's a logical thing to do, Jack, but it's not.
Yes.
It's not what a man of action.
You're right. What do I do all day? I clean hooves.
I can
Let's see.
track them.
Okay, so where should I just say where it is? Do I know where the
I
unicorn
don't
is?
You could say, I can you offer that you that you've tracked many horses when they've
That's true.
run away from the barn? Do you know? Do you know if there are tracks or something? You could ask.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Chat is very sad that we have committed to killing this creature.
Are they? Well, a stickman is sad at something. I don't know if it's that we committed to kill the unicorn.
Stickman, what's on your mind, buddy?
I think he's just tired.
King of Autumn's very excited that unicorns and Jane Austen exist in the same world. We've got to put this in the world info. Penwick's loco vicar, Father Abraham Taggart. All right, putting it in the info.
All right. Could follow nearby. Right. If I may, Lord George, I have tracked many horses as they have escaped my barn. Have there been any sightings or tracks that I could follow nearby?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, George. I didn't realize
He
you were writing
pauses
in
for
your journal.
dramatic effect.
I'm lost in thought. I'm remembering.
My friend.
Father Abraham Taggart. Father Abraham Taggart is the local vicar in Penwick. If you remember, you've lived here a long time.
Yes, I've been here all my life.
He's overly friendly with Penwick, am I right?
Yes,
He's
of
willing
course.
to help anyone he can.
Absolutely.
He leads many of the religious services in Penwick.
So I didn't catch that. You were chuckling at your own father.
He's always there to help the town. He's also friendly with Penwick's mayor.
Are you suggesting that I get cozy with the mayor to find this unicorn?
Look, what you do in your own time is up to you. Back to the unicorn.
All right.
No!
Lord George says.
It's seemingly vanished, as it must have done so very recently. It's most likely still within the mile of Penwick.
Still,
You say?
I could be wrong.
No!
Lord George says.
It's not very agreeable, is he?
Have confidence in yourself, man.
I'm going to hit enter and see what George has to say.
Yeah. Hey, no. Wait. I have faith in you, Wiltuff, and I know that you will do what needs to be done. Yes or no?
Lord George says again, smoke coming off his pipe.
Yes.
You say quickly.
Yes, of course. I will make the kill.
Good.
I like that we've established a rapport between these two characters of, like, him always being like, yes or no, you must commit. It's a nice
Pretty
moment.
cool. I also, we're very unsure. I guess we take care of horses for a living. We love
he's
our.
asked us to kill a mythical being, Jack.
Why are we so quick to agree to do so then?
Because it's a mythical being, and obviously we're talking to an insane person.
We've
so
just
am I
found
not
out they
gonna go kill the
exist,
unicorn?
and now we're being tasked to kill them.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm so quick to say, well, I mean, sure, okay, all right, then I must know that they exist. They must be like,
all
you
right.
know, common enough to, you know.
Have
like
you
a
ever
shooting
spoken to
star.
someone who's not quite all there, Jack?
I live in the city, so
Yeah, you know. If a man came up to you on the street and he's like, I need you to kill this unicorn for me,
Yes.
you might go, okay,
Yeah. All right.
all right, I'll do that. Where is the unicorn? I don't know, it disappeared. It's probably within a mile. All right. Will you make the kill? Okay. I'm going to go make the kill.
In the meantime, you go back to
Am
bed.
I perhaps to be compensated for my time?
Right.
If I'm talking to a crazy person, I might as well make some money off of it.
The old haggle for the quest reward.
Yes.
Lord George says.
To give you 100 gold pieces when you return.
Gold! Oh my god! Yes! Of course.
You say, bowing again.
And what is the unicorn's name?
It has none.
Lord George replies.
I just refer to it as the unicorn.
Understood. Yes.
Kill it!
Thank you.
Sticky Stickman has redeemed Sounds Like a Song. He wants to hear the unicorn hunting song.
Well, Lord George, could you perhaps regale me with a song of your youth? One that you would sing as you tracked down the unicorns, perhaps?
Sing with me. Sing with me.
Sorry, no, this is the wrong era.
Oh, that was perfect. Perfect.
Majestic beast, over the hill you see its glinting horn. Standing there, proud and tall, now it is no more, for I shot it. Yes,
With my
I shot
gun.
it. No, don't
Sorry.
step on the line. That's scores two, you fool.
Sorry, please, take it away.
All right. I picked it up on my back, took it back home, and I stuffed it. Yes, I stuffed it. Now it's still stacked, proud, tall, and loud on my mantle, because I stuffed it.
With my gun.
There it is.
Whatever you do with your free time, it's up to you.
It was the
You want to
second chorus.
Stuff horses with your gun. All right.
Yes, for I take their mighty horn right off their heads.
The moment's over, Wilf.
What? I thought I'd take a verse. All right, good lord, Lord George.
Good. What?
Good lord.
Good lord.
I am a good lord.
I understand. Thank you, Lord George, for your song. I will return promptly.
I'm going to go have tea. Crumpets.
Wait, so you have more to say to me?
Oh, do I? Shit. Thank you.
He says,
Now, Willitoff, I have another task for you.
What?
The unicorn has escaped. Go about your business in Penwick and be on the lookout for it.
Right away.
Like that's more the first task, but fine.
It's escaped. We've been too late. We've sung for too long. It's
Oh,
run
no.
away.
I saw it ride by.
There's nothing to do but just go about life. But have a gun ready. Bang, bang, unicorn. You got lines, Jack.
What? Oh,
Be out
Goodbye.
on the lookout for it.
yes, Lord George.
Goodbye, Wilter.
Yes, goodbye, Lord George.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
I'm leaving now. Oh my god, his eyes, Noah. That man has seen some shit.
Not all of it is real.
The stuff in his left eye seems like it was real. The stuff in his right eye, fuck.
What are you feeling, Jack?
Well, as the Lord departs, I'm considering his strange offers. Unicorns, gold pieces. It's the stuff of Arthurian legends. But I'm going to go back to the barn. But I can't shake the thought that this man sought me out in order to hunt down a mythical beast. Why me? Could it be true? I don't know. I can't shake the strange man's words. Let's see here. Yeah, return to the barn. I can't shake the thought. This man and his unicorns and his gold and all of that business. It feels like, I mean, like in a normal story, I'm going to reject the call to adventure and I'm going to go back to work. But I don't know if I trust the AI to then introduce a second call that forces me to leave. That's where I'm at right now in terms of the hero's journey. I'm going to try and see if it accepts my rejection.
Oh, I think you put it as do instead of story?
Yep, I did indeed.
It looks. Oh. Wait, maybe it's working.
I think I can just get rid of the U,
Yeah.
and then I think we're good.
Oh, we've got another one.
Oh.
Put this in the world info. Sir Robert Edsworth, a grizzled big game hunter.
Ooh.
All right.
As
There's
the
no-
Lord departs, you consider his strange offer. Unicorns? Gold pieces? The stuff of Arthurian legends. You return to the barn, but can't shake the strange man's words. Eventually, though, you decide that the man must have been completely off his rocker. You go about your business. And in the next day or so, the unicorn attacks Penwick. We should-
Whoa.
We should get rid of that repetition lest we fall into a
Yes.
repeating loop. But
Yes,
that
that
is
sounds
a
good.
hell of an offer.
Sure is.
Oh, well, maybe.
Well, it understood my rejection of the call, has brought the danger to me now.
All right. We also have redeemed from country buns. Sir Robert Edsworth is a grizzled big game hunter who's lost an eye years ago when attempting to take down the unicorn and has vowed revenge on the beast. He wears a short black beard and mustache and a green hunting tunic and leather shoulder armor and fur-trimmed cloak. Sir Robert uses a longbow with a distinctive white feathers.
I'm going to retry this. All right.
All right.
So, the unicorn is now attacking our hometown. Classic
Surely we must
Regency-era.
defend it.
Like, we'd set up a drinking game about dealing with the poor, and so far I haven't seen a single poor person. I'd call this a success.
Like the AI tagged to PNG.
Ah,
Whoa! Oh, we gotta check that out.
Dang it.
in the next day
Oh,
or so,
wait,
the
hold on.
unicorn
Let me-
attacks Penwick, and it looks a little something like this.
I'm going to
Wow.
put in the pin, this is a Regency-era drama.
Oh, shit.
Which I hadn't done up till now, and indeed it had swiftly ignored.
Things make a lot more sense.
Yes. Has set fire to the offices of Mr. Fairbanks, the town secretary! Exclamation point! Let's retry, shall we?
Okay.
Who didn't see that coming? That would be everybody, Sticky Stick Man.
The animal kills the baker, the butcher, the blacksmith, and the candlestick maker. One by one, the people in the town are being killed. You hear the news and quickly go to Penwick to see what is happening. You meet up with Lord George, who has been drinking in the town's watering hole and is waiting for a carriage home.
I burst into the room. My lord!
I warned you, didn't I?
You fool. I should have killed it when we had the chance. Now we're all doomed. The unicorn grows more powerful with every soul it kills.
My lord! Gah!
Wizard,
He replies,
how goes the unicorn hunt?
It went perfectly.
you say.
I tracked it to a clearing near your house, and I killed it.
Well done.
Lord George says, holding out his hand.
Now, a lot of people have died in this town. Is he
Are
about
we-
to just give me money? Are we down
lying
for
to
this?
him?
Wait, yeah, did we actually kill the unicorn?
It sounds like we lied and we
Yeah.
didn't kill the unicorn.
We're gonna take the money and run.
This is our
Yes.
fatal flaw, everyone.
Yes. I know I haven't killed the unicorn. But I see the 100 pieces of gold clutched in this madman's hand.
Big hand to hold 100 pieces.
Yeah, these are hefty hands. He makes barrels for a living.
That's a Cooper. A Cooper makes
A
barrels.
Cooper, thank you.
You're welcome. The more you know.
The more you know. I find it odd that we told the AI to do third person and it immediately did not.
Yeah, did we have it toggled on?
Yeah.
Ah, well. It's fine. All right. How about this?
You know you haven't killed the unicorn, but you see the 100 pieces of gold clutched in this madman's hand, and you take them. You dash out of the watering hole without another word and plan to use your riches to escape. You run home, but Lord George is there, blocking your path.
Ah!
He says,
I see you're not. In fact, Wiltaff Parrington.
You are.
you say.
I mean, I am.
You are not.
He says, stepping forward and grasping your collar.
I'm gonna just hit enter and see what happens, I guess. He pulls off your mask, revealing that you are the unicorn. Ha!
What a twist those Jane Austen novels have.
Sure, no, don't write them like they used to.
He
I
steps
am.
forward and grabs your collar.
No. No, shit, you say that. Wait.
You
Wait.
say I'm Lord George.
I am Lord George. Wiltaff Parrington is dead.
No.
You say, trying to wrestle free.
You are
You-
not Wiltaff. Wait.
You're not Wiltaff.
I am?
Lord George replies, pressing you against the wall. Oh!
You are a unicorn!
All right, hold on. No, we need to go back, guys. This is a big old drink to forget. Let's go back a couple of lines here.
Although, cheers to Country Buns for predicting it.
That is big ups to Country Buns for predicting this one a mile away.
I think Lord George is already drunken to forget a lot of things.
I'm gonna go back to where I'm planning to escape, and I'm gonna, or was it when he found me at my house? This got a bit confused. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to I'm planning my escape. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Noah's drawing a house, but it can just be the watering hole to recover.
However, as you are running, you see a large black horse. It pulls up alongside you, and you see a man in dark clothes. He gestures for you to stop, and you do so.
You have something that does not belong to you.
What?
You ask.
The gold.
The man in black says, Ooh,
Ooh, okay.
we might get found out.
We got to get out of this one.
I like how before this we were like, oh, there's a hint in the world info that there might be magic.
Well, let's reveal ourselves to be a terrible person.
Because abandoning the town wasn't
we get
enough of a hint.
Push him off his horse.
That's a fantastic. I should. I was justifying my taking money from a crazy person, but maybe we should just pull him off the horse.
Yeah.
Steal
All right, I'm gonna do that.
You just steal his horse.
As the man reaches down for the gold, you grab hold of his hand and yank him off of the horse.
Is this the first time we've been a proper villain protagonist on the show?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've
never
been
been
a
on-
cranky person before, but we've never been
We've
on our
discovered
dick.
we are a villain,
Yeah.
but we've
Yeah,
never been
yeah,
a
we've-
dick.
Like we have finished stories in which we've become the villain, but we have never actively during. That's fun.
Stickman says we should glue a horn onto the horse once we've stolen it. As the
All right,
man
here we go.
reaches down for the gold, you grab his hand and yank him off
him
the
off.
horse. You leap up onto the animal, using your incredible equestrian skills to leap atop the animal and flee down the road. You make it back to the Red Lion and
What? No.
lock yourself in.
No, that's not where I want it to be.
Hours later, you awaken and notice that you are being approached by Lord George.
Waiter,
He says,
I need to talk to you.
Go away.
you say,
I'm not going to listen to you.
Listen, waiter.
That's not my name.
so,
It's different every time. I'm going to hit enter and see what he has to say. I wanted to go to London or something. I wanted to get out of this town. I didn't realize we'd ride back home, locking up our stolen horse out front.
So we took the horse in order to run up the hill to our house.
Yes. Yes.
Listen, Wilta.
He says,
I was a fool. I manipulated you. I'm sorry. And here, please take these 10 gold pieces as compensation.
I don't want it.
you say,
I want my gold.
Of course.
Lord George says,
Aha.
gotcha.
I feel like we are slowly going insane just because of how stupid this town is. I feel like it's just a bunch of rich people in costumes throwing around.
Going around. It's murder dinner theater.
I just gotta go home.
Oh, but he's murdered the candlestick maker. Ooh. What are we going to do? I want my gold. Yes, of course, Lord George says. I've
been drinking to forget a lot, so I actually need to go to the bathroom for a second.
Okay.
I look forward to the surprise twist that I'll see when I come back.
Yeah, okay. Eric, help me out. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Don't fucking know.
Okay.
Clearly, we're in a non-Euclidean space.
I don't want to be in a non-Euclidean space. I want to be in England.
Tough toenails, Jack.
Damn it. Why can't space just make sense?
I don't. Well, you take it up with time.
How about this? Can I look out the window, see the black horse there? I think this is my chance to escape again and properly leave the town.
I feel like you can't keep running away from your issues. I think you need to talk about Lord George and hash this out. That the gold is not real gold and the unicorns are not real unicorns, and we can't just trying to keep our declining town as a tourist trap.
This is true. With unicorns running around wildly.
Yeah, we said in the beginning, the town is on the decline, right? And what if all of this is just, stupid rich people trying to do stunts to get people to come to their town?
Oh, man. All right. So do we let him into the house and just say, there's no such thing as unicorns, we need to stop this?
Why don't you just call through the door? Let's cut to the chase.
Don't want this madman in my house.
Let me write over in story. I'm going to just flat say there's no such thing as unicorns.
Yeah.
Call him out for being crazy.
No, call them out for trying to pull publicity stunts to reinvigorate our stupid little town.
Oh, I see. I missed a lot while I was peeing.
Good stuff.
King of Autumn thinks I'm onto something. He says it's the hot fuzz of Jane Austen. Country Bun asks if we call it warm fur.
The warm fur of Jane Austen, eh? Yeah.
Let's not get too steamy. All right. But I think their heart's in the right place. They'll have bags of gold that isn't real gold to throw around, and unicorns and dark riders. It's a real event.
It's LARPing town.
Yeah, town of LARP.
All right, listen.
You say, calling through the door.
There's no such thing as unicorns. Can't keep pulling these outrageous publicity stunts in an effort to reinvigorate our town. This isn't even real gold. This is absurd, Lord George. And absurdity is not the English way.
Got that right.
Waiter!
Lord George shouts, banging on the door.
I swear,
You shout back.
that if you come in, I will kill you.
Lord George is silent, but begins banging on the door again.
Please.
Please let me in.
That's what he says.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Noah, give us
I don't know
nice,
if I'm
side by side there.
Am I getting through to him? Do I invite him inside? Do I just say go away and get over it?
I think we have to face the demon eventually. Open the door. See him crouched on the ground, sobbing under the weight of his own, municipal government failure.
Ah, what a pitiful sight.
He's the town. He's the town mayor.
Well, he's the lord of the town, right? We're still in the age of full monarchy and shit, right?
It's municipal failure.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That is a firm door-knocking fist right there.
That's I am a man at the end of my rope, and all I have is this wall behind a urinal pose. You know.
Oh. Brood. Oh, look at him just collapsed into the door like that.
Oh, man. Lord George, no.
You open the door and look down at this sad, depressed man, weighed down by his municipal failure.
Lord George,
You say again,
with all due respect, this town is collapsing. Playing children's games isn't going to save it.
It's a please. I'm sorry. I know you've been misled. Please forgive me.
I forgive you.
you say.
And now I must end this.
Please. This is a mistake.
Not anymore.
You say, raising your pistol.
Oh my God.
Rita!
Jesus Christ.
It sounds like it's time for an act break, everybody. We'll be right back after these messages. Wow, what a turn. All right, folks. Not that it matters. We're not really in the Regency era, but let's play a game of etiquette, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, tell me, what Regency etiquette have we been following in this fine
Oh,
story?
boy, we'll find out. I'm going to give you a scenario. You give me the proper way to act.
Oh.
Everybody ready? Some of these you might know. Some of these are a bit ridiculous, but that's how trivia works. Thank you for listening. You're walking down the street with a lady. What side do you walk on and why?
Oh, the side closest to the road, of course.
But why?
Because if a horse were to walk by and trod on some shit, you want it to hit you and not the lovely lady's dress.
Yes, the words that are used in the proper etiquette book is to protect her from the street.
There you go.
However, it was also widely considered that because people would pitch their grey water out of the window, it's best to keep her closer to the building so that you are the one showered in yesterday's chicken.
Does it actually
Here's
say that?
question number
Yesterday's
two.
chicken.
No.
Oh, okay.
Question number 2. You're in a carriage with a lady. Where do you sit and why?
Sorry. That's not gonna say that.
Oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter. -1 point to Eric.
Do you sit on the side with like the driver at your back?
You do.
Ah.
A gentleman sits facing backward.
So that if it
Gentleman
stops
polite
abruptly,
to
I
it.
guess?
It just says a gentleman should never sit next to the lady when he is alone with her in a carriage unless he is in her direct relation. The reason being that she should sit forward as women are more prone to motion sickness.
I'm surprisingly good at etiquette.
You are. Dead etiquette. Congratulations. Here's number 3. You're at the ball and see someone you'd like to meet. How do you introduce yourself?
Oh. I think I know this one too, but someone else can guess.
Oh, go. Just say it.
It's
Say it.
no, I gotta think because we just read like Emily Post or something.
Post, do you send a note?
Is it the hostess
No.
must introduce you?
Yeah! You gotta be,
Yes.
well, it's close enough.
You asked to be introduced.
It's rude to introduce yourself.
yourself.
You must
You
wait
asked
to
to
be
be.
introduced formally by someone else.
Yeah.
A lady waits to be introduced to a gentleman and never introduces herself. Ever. That's kind of fun. So there's another point. And I'll give one to Eric as well so that he's at a net 0.
Yay.
You did send a note over, so that should be another point against you, but you did it in jest, so it's all in good fun. You're just a rapscallion at this point.
I am.
Rapscallion.
That's why
A
I don't have
lady-
to adhere to these etiquette rules. I get by without it with my roguish charm.
Gets you so far in life. A lady under 30 years old should not walk alone without another lady, man, or servant, unless... What?
She's really ugly.
-1 point to Eric. How frivolous of you. Can't believe you'd say such a thing.
She has no legs and can't walk.
Minus another point to Eric. Eric, you need to control yourself. You're in the company of gentlemen today.
A lady under 30 cannot walk alone unless accompanied.
Yep. Unless. Where's she going? Where could she go by
church.
herself? Yeah. Unless she's going to church in the early morning. That's 1 point to Eric, putting him at a crisp -1. And lastly, what is a lady never to wear in the early morning?
Her husband.
Eric, I swear to God, -1 point.
Oh, sorry, not her husband. Someone else.
Damn it, Eric.
Is it you don't
Thank you, Noah. Yes, one more away. Go ahead.
don't wear
Jesse.
gloves because they're in evening wear?
No.
Oh, maybe it's a hat.
Not a hat either, no. It is jewelry specific.
Okay.
A necklace.
More specific.
A necklace with a
necklace.
pendant.
Noah is correct. A lady never wears pearls or diamonds in the morning.
Ah.
Not sure why. There wasn't any reasoning in the book.
It's such a stupid fucking
It's
fucking
pretty dumb.
Regency Victorians. Oh no, you should never do that. That would be unthinkable.
I think the idea is you wear them out to the ball, but if you're in the morning
They're
after,
too
you're
fancy.
wearing them.
Yeah.
Oh no, it could suggest you were out
You were-
performing
you
some
were-
activities.
Activities.
Yes.
Yeah. You were just getting in the morning, and that would.
Yeah.
Their version of the walk of shame last
But
night.
I think there's also it was really big in that time in the style as well to not be too ostentatious and try and look like you're working a lot. We had just come out of the Georgian era, which was bustles on bustles and wigs the size of the Eiffel Tower, and we wanted to move away and look a little bit more effortless and not like we were trying to show off. So I think it also shows that if you're wearing your finery all the time. It's a mark of low class because it feels like you have to show it off. It doesn't have graciousness. So I think that's also part of it, if I remember right.
I'm
Makes a
surprised
lot
you
of
got
sense.
through all of that without making a crude remark about the lady in question.
She does such a good job.
Here's just one last little fun fact to tie it off. Tied into what you were saying. Women were expected to be accomplished, quote unquote, which included activities such as reading, writing, singing, playing piano, sewing, dancing, and playing music, which is separate from playing piano, apparently. Society did not allow ladies of a higher class to have a profession. So, while away the hours. That puts Eric at 3, Noah at... Sorry,
-3.
Eric at -3. My goodness, how did I miss that? Jesse is our winner today. Congratulations. Jesse, I'm going to be honest. I don't think this story thus far needs a recap.
Oh, it's all right there in the tin, baby.
It sure is. Are you guys ready to just dive in to the next
Let's
half?
do it.
Chat, should we roll a dice for what we're going to shoot?
Oh, okay. How do you mean?
No, I thought like 1, 2 we could shoot him. 3, 4 we could shoot ourselves. 5, 6
Whoa!
we could shoot in anger. But that's a bad idea. That
thought
would just
1 or
end
2
the story.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we don't shoot ourselves. We could shoot him or shoot like next to him as a warning. Do we
All
kill
right.
the man or do we scare him off? That's the question.
Yeah, to shoot to kill or shoot to wound
a warning shot.
emotionally. All right, odds or evens?
For murder?
Tell me, Jack, odds or evens?
Evens. But what does it
Evens for murder. 6.
Murder.
The number of the devil.
Murder.
I'm going to say you shoot Lord George.
Oh my God.
Full stop. Wow, this will be the talk of the town, won't it? This'll bring people from all around to see the murderous town of Penwick.
Can I
People-
request for the drama of it? Can we back it up a bit and do the lines right before?
Yes.
Wait, please. This is a mistake.
Wait, where's that? Oh, not anymore.
You say, raising your pistol.
Waiter.
You shoot Lord George. You are outraged and devastated. You return home and lock yourself in and sit rocking back and forth, crying. Eventually you arrive at a breaking point. Anger, rage, frustration, sadness, guilt, and sorrow swirl in your head. You begin shouting very loudly.
Oh, Lord.
Full-on breakdown.
Wow. I mean, I shot a man. This is fair. Okay. What do we say in our mad ravings? What is it all for? What's it worth? It doesn't mean anything.
We rail at the world. Yeah, looking down the barrel of that gun. That's terrifying.
King of Autumn says this is all a secret sequel to the White Tower Forest. In many ways, it really does feel that way. That same kind of... It's all in the same... Maybe there's a White Tower insane asylum or something. And we're all people caught in our own madness.
You begin shouting very loudly and say...
What is it all for? Nothing means anything anymore. Money is worthless. Happiness, once fleeting, now stays its distance. Life itself is agony. Why go on? Why go on?
It is well into the night, and you are quite drunk by this point. You are pacing around the room, yelling. Suddenly, you hear a knock at your front door. You hobble over to the door and open it. There stands the stranger, holding a sack of supplies, a lantern, and a shovel.
I need you to dig.
He says, "Is this the guy whose horse we stole?"
No,
I thought this was the first stranger that came to us. Right?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe these are costumed gravediggers who think this is all part of the act.
And you're like, no, he's actually dead. Sorry, guys.
So Stickman is also... I just want to point this out. Sorry, this made me chuckle inside. Stickman has said, I just knocked over my full fucking glass. Now my whole room smells like he does. Emergent. But I also thought that would be really funny if that's what you were yelling. You shoot this guy, you come in, then you come to a breaking point where you're like, fuck! I just knocked over my fucking glass. Now my whole room smells like him.
That drunk fool.
God.
All right,
like
I'm
the
just gonna
bang.
take hold of the shovel and follow the stranger. Let's find out where this is going.
All right.
It was pretty cool.
Bewildered, you take hold of the shovel and follow the stranger. He leads you down a winding path, eventually stopping at a wooded hill. He turns and points. You look and you see a large open pit, roughly 20 paces long, 20 paces wide, and 20 paces deep. The stranger points to a hill just behind the pit and tells you you must dig a passage to it.
To the hill.
Can we ask why?
Yeah, what is this?
And if he doesn't give us a good answer, let's beat him to death with the shovel.
Yeah.
With the shovel.
We're
Hell
gonna
yeah,
murder.
we're
I've
a
had
man on
enough
the
of-
edge.
I've had enough. This really is a costume drama.
This is like Friday the 13th, 37th.
He tells you must dig a passage to it. You turn to him and say,
What is this? Why?
he asks you what you are doing there. You do not reply, but start digging a dirt tunnel to the other side of the hill.
Why are you doing this?
You ask.
Why am I doing what?
The stranger asks back.
Why are you giving me gold and asking me to dig this hole?
Oh. That.
The stranger says.
I'm gonna hit enter.
Sticky Stickman has
What?
redeemed a backstory corner and wanted to know, how did he become obsessed with unicorns?
Why unicorns? An excellent question. Let's resolve
Yes,
this
sir.
scene first, and let's come back to it because I'm curious.
Why are you... oh, that. I have a story for you, Wilter, and I need you to be brave.
I don't want to hear any
Listen
stories.
to it.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to hear any
You
stories.
gotta listen, Wilter.
I just,
Usually someone comes down at the ends when they stop speaking.
I don't want to know anything. I've had enough of knowledge and facts, of digging and of stories. Why am I doing this? It's pretty cool, actually. Good job, AI. All right, Eric, give me a hand. Why did he become obsessed with unicorns? Why unicorns? Is it that symbol of purity and innocence that he wished dead within his town?
Yeah, that he lost one day when he, walked in on his parents doing it. And
Oh, there goes the unicorn. Wish I could find someone to kill a unicorn. That'd
Yeah,
really resolve this problem for me.
Now, according to etiquette, what are you supposed to do when you walk in and your parents doing it?
Offer milk and cookies.
Ah. Point for Jack.
Why am I doing this?
I don't want. Wait, what? I don't have any. Oh, I got extra text. Okay. Because you must.
The stranger says,
I need you to do this. Only a few more feet.
Why do you care?
you ask, heaving the dirt away.
Because.
The stranger says, give us a reason.
Because it's very important. Very, very, very important.
I don't like playing along with their games.
You dig for another full 10 minutes until the tunnel reaches the top of the hill on the other side.
Well done, Wilter.
The stranger says.
I need you to collect this.
The stranger hands you a leather sack. I have to say, this is very creepy.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Can you open
right.
the sack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look inside the sack.
All right, maybe this will elucidate what's going on in this godforsaken hell town.
Better not just be gold.
I swear to God, if it's gold, I'm killing him with a shovel.
The sack is full of gold.
God damn it. What is this?
You ask.
This is the treasure of Penwick. Every last cent of it, and you're going to bring it back.
Why?
You ask.
Why? Why? I don't even want to know.
The stranger smiles.
Guys, can I bash his head in with the shovel?
Let's
Yeah,
fucking do
you
it.
Yeah, all right.
Or you
cool.
could kill him with the bag of gold. Just like
Ooh.
Ooh.
beat him to death with the sack of gold. I think something happened in your past that's making you a little bit irritable about gold.
Just a
Really?
little bit.
And I've been relegated to the stables for years, calming the horses and taking care of the animals.
That's your form of therapy. It's a very violent episode.
All right, here goes nothing.
All right.
Ah, fuck.
Oh no. You.
You am sick of fool's gold.
Here we go.
You are sick of fool's gold and child's play. Hefting the sack filled with fake tourist money, you bash the stranger's skull in. You have killed the stranger and taken the gold.
I'm sorry.
You say,
I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. I make you no promises, but I'll try to make this right. I will make you proud. Please forgive me. I will make it up to you.
oh,
God.
there's something really creepy about whispering that you're going to make it up to someone as you're bashing their skull. That's really fucking scary.
Yeah, this guy's got a couple of screw looses. Who am I to judge the man who just came to town and was like, "Go kill a unicorn for me"? Won't that be fun?
Maybe he reminded you of like your own loss of sanity.
I guess.
Or he is your loss of sanity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick the man into the pit and toss the gold in with him.
I think we like accidentally made something way creepier than any of our intentional horror pieces have been.
Okay. I don't know where this is gonna take me, but I'm going to take a second.
You kick the man into the pit and toss the gold in with him. You walk away.
The treasure of Penwick,
You say to yourself,
and I shall bring it back. The treasure of Penwick, and I shall bring it back. The treasure of Penwick, and I shall bring it back.
you camp for the night and begin your journey back to Penwick in the morning.
Oh boy. So have I now resolved to save this town, having murdered 2 men?
Yeah, like is
Or-
the treasure
or-
of Penwick metaphorical in some way?
Well, maybe you're going to save the town, Jack.
Oh, we're burning the town down.
Yeah, we're murdering all.
Yeah, okay. Everyone's
Yeah,
going to die.
yeah.
We are the unicorn. We murdered the candlestick maker and the butcher and the baker.
I am the unicorn.
I am the unicorn.
That explains why we knew where it was at all times.
All right. I arrive in Penwick the following morning. How do we set about? Because obviously we can't reveal to the reader yet that our intention is to burn the place down or murder everybody. So after our little spree away, we arrive back in Penwick, covered in dirt and blood and empty-handed.
Could we be accosted by one of the other Parringtons? Where have you been? Why is there blood on your hands?
Oh, right. Oh, shoot. We have so much responsibilities in our barn. What's the name of our either our well-to-do brother or our father figure?
Could it be Andy? Because he's in the world somehow, right?
Oh, right.
He's related to the Red Lion.
What's our last name? Parrington?
Paddington? Parrington.
Harrington, yes.
Cool.
Oh. Andy, why couldn't you just leave well enough alone? Blue of FLE says it's good to finally read a mythically accurate unicorn story. The unicorn hunting song suddenly has a whole other meaning. That is a scary looking pit, Noah. Oh, and the image of getting, with the silhouette. Oh, that's terrifying.
I'm having a lot of fun now that
Yeah.
we found out what the story actually is.
Finally, I just get to murder so many people.
Right?
God,
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but
he's got so many bodies in the closet, guys. Like,
Oh, now you've admitted it on stream. Oh, God.
no, it's metaphoric. For legal reasons, this is metaphorical.
Right.
look, we didn't say they're human bodies.
That's better?
It's not illegal if they're strays.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes there's a line. In the,
Sometimes.
and then you look around and you're like, I wonder where the line is. And then you look over your shoulder and you realize, oh,
Oh, I started over there.
oh.
You arrive in Penwick the following morning and head directly for the stables, still covered in dirt and dried blood. You rub your ears blearily.
Fuck. Damn it.
Oh, I see. You rub
I'm
your...
sorry.
Oh, I can't see anything.
I can't see anything. Oh, it's so loud in here.
Having not slept a wink the night before, and you get to work on the horses. Andrew Parrington, your father, calls from the entrance of the barn.
Will Tough, where the devil have you been? You're a mess. The barn is a mess. You haven't slept in days, and you look like you're filthy. What happened?
You rub your eyes and compose yourself.
I went to Penwick.
You say,
I went to Penwick.
Penwick, now a ghost town, was once a happy, thriving town. Now, though, there is nothing left but death, and a whole lot of bodies. You are hesitant to approach the pit.
It feels like now we've smash cut to the pit on a foggy morning.
filled with-
Another body being thrown in.
Ugh.
Feels like the one gentle message or mention of the magician with maybe he's got a dark secret has really sent this story off the rails. The air was like, ooh, I wonder what that could mean. It's all right. We won't look into that. Murder everything. Unicorns are real gold. Oh, God. Okay.
Are we killing more people?
Yeah, hold on.
We're embracing it.
I think we've already killed many. I think that this is the story of Penwick. Now we are Lord Wiltef
Right.
Penwick.
Right, because there's nothing left but death, it says.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper of Penwick.
Oh.
That is a cool title. Grim Reaper of Penwick.
Yeah, that's
Order
the
the Ashes. Classic cricket tournament. Well, this went really different than most of our stories, guys. And I'm trying to actually understand why. Was it
I
just
wonder
that-
if no Regency off the top and a little bit
Yeah.
of mention of like small town, coastal, England. Oh, it's falling apart. The Baker. And it's like, we're in a fantasy setting. Unicorn. And we were like, all right. And from there,
Yeah.
it just kept going.
But it's funny how much a change something like a world pin can be, like that fundamental, because it draws a lot from the where it's willing to go and what it's willing to do based on those pins. So
Yeah.
it's neat.
It is. It really is. Based on those Pete's and like the pins and just sort of like the general positive reinforcement, quote unquote, of us just going along with something
Yeah.
is in its mind intrinsic acceptance.
You look down into the pit, gazing into the black abyss of death. Cold, damp fog clings to you, and you shiver slightly.
Penwick,
You say,
all of this for Penwick.
you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Well, Tough,
Your father says,
what happened, and why are you covered in blood?
I found this.
you say, holding up the sack of gold.
In Penwick?
Andrew asks,
In the pit?
oh no.
Dad, take a hint. Look.
Look, I made a mistake and he was Swedish, so I went with it. Now I'm thinking the Swedes came and turned this nice coastal town into a pit of death.
It's midsummer, yeah.
Midsummer in England.
Wow. Pitcam was the culprit all along.
There it is. Damn it.
All right, look. We've got the big thing, the bloody sack of gold. We've got our dad. We've got the pit. Are we killing Dad and throwing him into the pit and completing the ritual? Is this it?
I think we gotta do it.
And when
Well, unless Dad is okay with this. Dad sounds like he understood what was happening before.
well, he seemed a bit taken aback by the blood and the dirt earlier, but now that we've cut to the pit, he's like,
Oh, now I
you
understand.
found this?
You're in the pit again?
Should we seek our father's approval and then see what happens?
Okay.
Wait. He knew the pit, though, right?
We're
says-
at the pit, right?
No. He said you feel a hand on your shoulder, right? Or you look down at the. Oh, you are at the pit.
Yeah, we're in
and-
the pit. Yeah.
Okay, but
So we cut to taking him to the pit.
okay.
Part of me almost thought like it was like in our head we're still in the pit.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's too
should we shake
cere-
back
Maybe that's
to...
too cerebral for the AI.
I think that this is
We can
just a
easily do that.
family business, guys. I think that we come to a town and we murder everyone and steal the gold.
Wow. So yes, the pit, the treasure of another town. Now
I
in the
don't-
Parrington.
I don't know, or maybe we killed all the riffraff. So now the
That's
town
fine.
can be. I don't know. The point is, I don't know if Dad has to be evil. Maybe Dad's okay with it. Maybe this was father-son bonding. Maybe we just never could live up to his murdering ways, and now we finally did it, and he'll be happy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We seek his approval. The classic story. Dad, I did all this for you.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Error getting the adventure.
Uh-oh.
Let me refresh.
While you do that, because you say,
Yes, in the pit. The treasure of another town, now in the Parrington name. This place was falling apart, and now I fixed it. I fixed the town, Father. Penwick. I did it all for Penwick.
Andrew smiles.
You did it all for Penwick.
Andrew says.
I have to hand it to you, son. You've done a marvelous job. You've unlocked your true potential. Well done, Wolfduff. Well done.
You smile.
Thanks.
You say. Andrew shakes his head.
But
What is it?
you can't keep doing this murder business.
You can't keep saying thank you when you do well.
But I did it, Dad.
You can't keep seeking my approval, Wiltap.
Andrew shakes his head.
You're filthy.
He says,
Come on. You're getting a bath and a nice hot meal.
Aw. Andrew leads you out of the barn and into the mansion.
And then the
Andrew
real
says-
work can begin. Penwick's treasure, Penwick's rebirth. Penwick will be forever our home.
Whoa.
I
Kind of
think
feels like
Penwick's the Satan. I think Penwick's a devil,
Penwick is the devil, yeah.
or at least a devil.
Like the name of a devil, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's Beelzebub and Lucifer, and then
Penwick.
Penwick.
Next
Devil
to
of
screw tape
Pits.
on the list, yeah.
I don't know why, but the ending's giving me like, if Stephen King were to try and write a Regency novel, this is what it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm kind of down with that.
Sweet.
They are eternal unicorn as human masters. Yeah, all right. Well, it's only 9:20. Is there anything we want to do to wrap our show up or tie a nice little bow on things?
Can we just summon Penwick the devil?
Oh,
Can we just
absolutely.
fully do it.
Let's
Yeah,
just
all
do
right.
it. Let's.
How
let's
do we
aim
go
for a
about
penny.
summoning Penwick the devil?
Light the pit on fire.
Yes.
And then something about, because we've been using the bag of gold to beat them to death, right? So like the blood-covered gold is involved somehow.
Cool. I'm going to light the sack of gold aflame.
Yeah.
The chat likes to think that the unicorns have put on people suits and now are going to rule England.
Unicorns mean the devil.
Yeah,
Nice
and
little
now they're eternal
Twilight Zone.
unicorn as human masters.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I kind of want to steal this for a D&D game. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty creepy and cool.
Murder.
Feels like a Curse of Strahd
Yeah.
kind of mystery to show up in. Or perhaps that one episode of Legends of the Museum we were all on that you could watch
Oh.
below. Episode 2, perhaps.
Wow.
Yes.
That may be coming back soon.
A creepy
What?
town?
What? For season 1? The proper...
Did you guys get the email? I did.
I did. I got
Yes.
the email, yeah. I saw it, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, Sticky Stickman is going to make some portraits tomorrow. I look forward to seeing what the unicorn and human hybrid looks like. I'm sure it will be
Oh,
very
God.
sweet. All right, let's see what this
here we go.
terrifying ritual entails.
All right. Should I just outright say that it's a devil, or do we just see if hinting at it is enough?
I think we should just say we summon the devil Penwick or the demon
Oh.
or the demon Penwick. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Do-do-do.
Da, 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 da. Ja, da, da.
Is that the devil summoning music?
Yeah, it's the ancient Swedish devil summoning music.
It's part of the ritual.
Hur-de-do-de-do, a hur-de-do, hur-de-do, in the beast of the devil in the pit. Bork, 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 bork.
And borked you were.
Eric, can
And
you
awesome
give the read of the line before to lead into
shit.
the
Which one?
about the real work, just for the epicness of it?
Sorry, I had to refresh. Now it's a different size. So just let me find
Oh, okay.
it. And then your real work can begin. Penwick's treasure, Penwick's rebirth, Penwick will forever be our home.
You light the sack of gold aflame, and the blood sizzles and burns into a blues ooze.
Blues ooze.
Blues.
I love that show.
Boom,
All right, hold on.
boom,
hold on. No, hold on. There you go.
I'm holding.
And
You're not what?
It
What did you
burns into a black ooze. You drop the sack into the pit, and green flames erupt from below in the shape of a pentagram.
It's a bit on the nose. Penwick!
You call.
Penwick!
Your father cries.
Christ.
Headphone warning.
Sorry, shit, that was a little louder than I meant.
That's,
I didn't. Sorry, everybody.
it's okay. That's just the devil crawling into your ears. You're gonna wipe your ears blearily after that one.
It's amazing, like cupping the microphone just.
Yeah, it turns out
Again.
condensing all that
Wow.
sound into one diaphragm. Yeah.
A clawed hand of the demon Penwick emerges from the flames. He reaches out of the pit, grabs your father's neck with an iron grip, and starts to pull.
No, we were supposed to find a home in you, Penwick.
Andrew cries. Andrew struggles against the grip.
No.
He shouts. The demon throws Andrew into the pit.
Andrew!
You shout,
My father!
calling your father by his first name because you're so
I thought this would help.
upset.
I'm gonna just hit enter and see what happens.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Dad to get murked by the devil, but I guess this is the story that we're in.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you have a deal with the devil. They grab you by the throat and throw you in a pit. Never really works out.
Andrew!
There is no answer. You peer into the chasm. Andrew's neck hangs from the demon's hand, limp and gruesome. The demon looks at you and laughs.
It's pretty tame after what happened earlier.
Yeah, I spent it all on the entrance.
Parrington Family Castle. That's the title card, I think.
Wiltoff,
Your mother cries.
what have you done?
Mom, you weren't aware of the demon summoning ritual your husband and I have been performing for decades now?
Can you tell her I've sent father home, mother?
Oh.
Home in Penwick.
Nice. Good call. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Oh, I hope this comes to a nice ending.
All right. Parrington Family Castle. Cut 2.
Oh, I've sent father home, mother. Home in Penwick.
Penwick? Home in Penwick?
Your mother cries.
Why Penwick? Penwick is dead, Wiltoff. Penwick is gone. Penwick is the past.
You stare into the pit, all expression leaving your face.
Not anymore, mother.
Yeah, it feels like we need one more beat just
Yeah.
like that. I really would like "Not Anymore, Mother" to be the end, you know?
Yeah.
We'll find out. In fact, I'm going to put "Not Anymore, Mother," and then I'm going to put "the end." See what happens.
You stare into the pit, all expression leaving your face.
Not anymore, Mother.
The end.
After
Epilogue.
credit sequence.
The demon Penwick bursts from the pit. The beast towers above you, and his black, burning eyes sear into your mind.
You.
Penwick says.
My name is Wiltaff Parrington,
You say,
and you are a demon.
yeah,
Astutely spotted, boy.
prepare to die.
Props.
I did it. We did it, guys!
Hey!
Bridgerton Season 3,
Alright.
the lost Jane Austen novel, the Bronte sisters' lost work. Did we do it? Did we do better than all of those?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Clearly.
The experts have spoken. We did it, guys. A story
Shit.
of like all of the classic Regency-era tropes. We didn't talk to the poor. We hosted a ball that all the important people attended.
Absolutely.
We shot a man. There was a duel.
Ah.
Oh, a fatal duel that led to our character growing in ways that are unexpected.
There was a
We-
bizarre mystery that we were the center of.
Yes, there was family drama with our father, ultimately being resolved by telling him to go home.
Oh, and there was horseback riding.
There was,
Yes.
there was a horseback riding scene. Iconic.
Oh, and we dug a pit, too.
Yes. Yes,
Like
yes,
all
Eric.
the Jane Austen novels.
Like my favorite scene in Sense and
Yeah.
Sensibility is when Alan Rickman digs a pit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very sensible pit.
Very sensible.
A sensible pit. Well done, folks. All right, chat, go ahead and just inundate me with your favorite song titles. I'm going to take the one that I like the best and write us a little, it feels like a little music hall tune. What would be around here?
yeah.
A song sung at the old watering hole, perhaps about today's events of Penwick.
The legend of the Penwick.
In the meantime, are you guys going to do, is it more epilogues? Do you want to find some reviews of this
What do we want
novel?
to do?
Let's maybe do reviews, because I kind of like that we have this epilogue on its own, you know? Reviews for Bridgerton Season 3.
Netflix itself is baffled by the script, and yet they went on to approve it.
Well, like most things Netflix does, I don't think that's that odd.
Everything they do is baffling.
The New York Times says, raves, the story is... Oops, I gotta do that. All right.
The New
Oh,
York...
shit, I said 2.
Ah. Well, let's see if it works. No, not quite. The New York Times raves the story is,
But we'll tap.
Penwick says.
You see, I'm not a demon. I'm a man, a wealthy man, and I've returned to Penwick to claim my treasure.
You smile.
You're not Penwick.
You say. Penwick laughs.
All right. Fuck. Balls. Give me
balls.
one moment. All right, if I get rid of all of this, and then I go to story,
Yeah.
not like a moron. Oops. No, crap. I didn't hit shift. I'm such an idiot.
You
Fuck.
imbecile.
Jesus. Fuck. How could I? Fuck. No, go away. Jesus. God. All right, putting 2 spaces and pasting what I put before, taking away the period. No, I didn't do it
You
again.
gotta follow the AI etiquette rules. That's the difference.
God. Fuck. This is wild.
Jon Snow is undead, is all I saw there.
I saw Dark Souls
Yeah,
3.
I don't want to revisit that.
What in the world?
Oh, giant demon. I don't know.
I did it right this time.
Yeah.
No, I meant that I put the period. Oh.
You all right there, buddy?
I don't know.
You're having a time of it.
It worked.
The New York Times raves the story is,
A masterpiece of horror.
the critic says.
More profound than the work of Poe. How did you ever come up with such a story?
The reporter asks.
I woke up one morning
You say?
and wrote it down.
Yeah. The reporter stares at you.
Do you have anything else to say?
She asks.
I'm just going to hit enter.
Yes, the Washington Post, in fact, says.
Testimonials. No.
You say.
What more could there be to say?
The reporter nods and begins taking notes.
Willard Pinkington,
The reporter says,
A promising new voice in horror. I look forward to your future works.
the end.
Willard Pinkington. Yes, my name is Willard.
The main character's clearly a self-insert.
What makes you that idea?
Just a hunch.
All
How
right.
could you possibly write a story like that? Well, I woke up and I wrote it.
down. It feels like that, like, you're like, oh, how could you possibly do that? Well, with a pen, obviously. Like, he's just messing with them.
All right, guys. I've got here a song that would be sung in all the watering holes around this era.
Wonderful.
It seems to, as in true folklore fashion, have interpreted the events.
Okay.
It's certainly unique.
Well,
So why don't we go, Jesse? Why don't you kick us off?
Sure.
With verse 1 and the chorus. Eric, you bring us into verse 2 and the chorus. Noah, you give us the bridge, and I will give us the final chorus. Does that sound good?
okay.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
can't get, wait a minute. I can't get in.
Okay.
OH.
Barrington Manor.
I did it.
Cool. All right, let me pull up.
Are you in, Noah?
No, I'm not.
The pianist shall vamp while the singers warm up in the background. Welcome to the Red Lion, everyone. I'm good. Excellent.
All right, let me give you one more vamp.
One morning in Penwick, there was a wedding for Miss Penwick to go to Mr. Burns. Old Mr. Burns gave her a ring of gold and 20 head of cattle and a wain. Oh, the Penwick Pit, the Penwick Pit. The bridal was a'most at an end, when out o'er the moors came a shout. Mr. Burns, they've been and slain the kye. The Penwick Pit, the Penwick Pit. Oh, the cattle lay in heaps. Oh, the kye, they lay dead and dying. Oh, the Penwick Pit.
This is the great 2 a.m. song that really raises the spirits of everyone in the bar.
When the young Mr. Burns a bit of a story was told by an old woman in Penwick, the kye that you've gotten for her bridal bed are the ones the witches have murdered.
Bring it home!
Penwick Pit.
Too much to drink.
Oh, the Penwick Pit. And each grave has a coffin. Coffins 3. And each grave has a body. Bodies 3. Oh, the Penwick Pit.
Old Mr. Burns had a farm Fine farmer.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fine. I remember it.
He never lives a wheel. Is born.
Speak up, I can't understand
Sawheel
you.
it was, Sawheel.
Sywheel, what a strange
Sywheel.
accent this boy has.
He sinned. He sinned. He sinned. He said
Slant rhyme.
on the moors.
Oh, that masturbating on the moors.
But I'm saved, for I've got the Penwick Pit.
Ah, the pit.
Old Mr. Burns.
Oh, the Penwick Pit, the Penwick Pit. Oh, the Penwick Pit. I dreamed I was a short story writer. And when I woke up, I was not. All right.
It's 3 a.m. All of you get out.
Well, there's nothing else to say. Except, you can join us over at patreon.com/imperfectlibrarians. You can type !Discord into the chat to join the Imperfect Librarians Discord community. Jesse, have you found anybody's raid?
Yeah, our pal Danda Chan is streaming Monster Hunter, and I thought since we were dealing with demons and unicorns, we'll go see him kill some demons and unicorns.
Cool. That's a loose connection, but I'm here for it. And I leave you with a thought from George Byron Brummel. True elegance consists in not being noticed. See, Mom, I am elegant. Have a good night, everybody.